Were hit by a car near the Holiday Inn on Holly Street over the weekend. According to Binghamton police, when they arrived to the scene, they found two people that had been struck by a vehicle on the sidewalk. One man suffered from non-life-threatening leg injuries and was taken to the hospital. The driver of the vehicle, Joshua Allen, is being charged with vehicular assault, reckless driving, driving while impaired by drugs, and other charges. The crash is still under investigation.